It's a joy to greet you all in the name of the Lord.
我好開心喺主裏面向大家問安。
Have you nothing better to do than this?
你咪又冇其他嘢好做啦？
You must be desperate for entertainment,
我相信大家都好希望有啲嘅娛樂嘅，
that you would come and spend an evening on Judges.
但你竟然會嚟到呢個晚上嚟到讀呢個嘅士師記。
But I am inspired by your presence,
我哋俾你嘅你嚟到呢個來臨咧，係俾我好大嘅鼓勵。
and I pray that as we work our way through this book,
當我哋一路嚟到研讀呢個書卷嘅時候，
that the Word of God will become the living Word of God for all of us.
願神嘅話語成為活嘅道喺我哋嘅生命嘅裏面。
I will build my church,
我要建立我嘅教會，
and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it.
陰間嘅權勢係唔能夠勝過佢。
In this book, we find the Israelites doing everything they can to destroy themselves.
好可惜，我哋喺士師記卷書卷裏面，我哋見到以色列人好似用盡各種嘅方法嚟到毀滅佢哋自己，
But God won't let them.
但神唔會容許呢件事發生。
Before we start, let's pray.
讓我哋首先嚟到仰望神禱告。
Our gracious Heavenly Father,
我哋滿有恩典嘅父神，
we thank you that you have called us to yourself.
我哋感恩係你呼召我哋，
And we thank you that you have called us together tonight.
我有感恩你係呼召我哋今天晚上聚集一齊。
We pray, O Lord, that you would give us clarity of expression
主，我哋求你俾我哋有清晰嘅表達，
and clarity of understanding,
亦都有清晰嘅明白，
that we might hear your voice
讓我哋聽到嘅係你嘅聲音。
to the glory of your magnificent name.
願榮耀歸於你崇高嘅名字。
Amen.
阿門。
Now, as is the case with most studies of biblical books,
就好似好多研讀舊約嘅書卷一樣，
we have to begin with the boring task of some introductory matters.
所以我哋先咧就要面對一啲比較沉悶嘅一啲嘅介紹嘅背景資料。
So in this first part of this evening,
所以今天晚上嘅第一部分，
I'm going to be asking some basic questions.
我哋要先去回應一啲基本嘅問題。
What is this book called?
到底呢個書卷嘅名稱係乜嘢呢？
When was it written?
佢係咩時間寫成呢？
And how shall we read it?
同埋我哋點樣去研讀解釋呢？
So let's begin.
讓我哋而家開始啦。
To most English readers, the book of Judges is the second in the historical books of the Old Testament.
如果英文聖經裏面呢，士師記就係歷史書卷嘅系列裏面嘅第二卷書。
And I imagine it's the same in Chinese as well.
喺我哋嘅中文聖經都係一樣。
Scholars refer to this section from Joshua through 2 Kings
學者對由對一個約書亞記去到列王記下呢，
as the Deuteronomistic history.
佢哋一個名稱係叫做生命記式歷史。
It's called that because the theology and the style is influenced so heavily by the book of Deuteronomy.
因為呢啲書卷嘅內容、神學同埋佢嗰個嘅寫作嘅方式都好受到生命記影響嘅。
But I think we should actually take the lead of the people who put together the Hebrew Bible.
但我哋應該跟隨猶太人，佢哋點樣嘅嚟到稱呼呢啲嘅書卷。
In the Hebrew Bible, this big section is called the former prophets.
因為喺猶太人嘅聖經裏面呢，呢個嘅段落咧係被稱做前先知書。
And I think that gives us a better clue about how to read them.
我相信呢個名稱係幫助我哋更加清晰去知道點樣去解釋呢啲嘅書卷。
Than if we call them the history books.
因為歷史書咧係有啲嘅誤導嘅。
Because in all of these books, the concern is not to help us reconstruct what happened,
因為呢啲書卷嘅重點唔係叫我哋明白發生咗咩事，
but to give us a theological and spiritual interpretation of what happened.
係俾我哋對啲發生咗嘅事件有一個神學嘅一個嘅解釋。
So when we read the book of Judges, we hear the voice of Moses.
所以當我哋讀士師記嘅時候，我哋聽到摩西嘅聲音，
Not because he wrote this book,
唔係因為佢寫呢個書卷，
but because the person who wrote it is so deeply, has studied the book of Deuteronomy so deeply.
而係因為作者咧係好有深深嘅去研讀過摩西嘅書卷。
So that's the first clue about how to read this book.
所以第一個我哋要去解釋呢個書卷嘅進路咧，就係要留意佢係生命記式嘅
But
影
let's
響。
talk about what's the book called?
嗱，呢個書卷嘅名稱係乜嘢咧？
In Hebrew, Greek, and English, the book gets its name from the designation of the special individuals in the book.
無論係喺希伯來文，或者係喺希臘文，或者我哋英文聖經裏面咧，個書卷嘅名稱咧係嚟自書卷裏面啲人物嘅，
It's called the Book of Judges.
係士師記。
But that's actually not very helpful.
但其實呢個名稱咧幫助唔大。
Because when we think of judges, we think of people in the court.
英文咧 judges 咧，我哋中文亦叫士師記咧，其實原來意思就係講個審判官喺法庭嘅裏面。
But nobody in the book is holding court.
但其實書卷裏面冇一個人物係開庭審判嘅。
In fact, what they're doing is described as giving deliverance.
其實佢哋係被形容係一個拯救者，
They're rescuing the people from outside enemies,
佢哋將以色列人從外敵手中拯救出來，
not from each other,
唔係由佢哋彼此之間嘅糾紛裏面拯救出嚟。
which is what happens in the courts.
喺法庭裏面呢，就人與人之間彼此嘅糾紛。
Actually, the word shoftim means something more than just judges.
而呢個審判者呢個字咧，原文咧其實嘅意思係多過一個審判官添嘅，
It means to govern.
意思係治理。
And sometimes that governing includes internal affairs,
嗱，呢個治理可以包括內部嘅對內，
but sometimes it includes handling outside threats.
亦都有時候可以話係面對外面而嚟嘅威脅。
And that's what happens in this book.
而士師記咧就係講呢種嘅情況。
So we should actually call this book the book of tribal governors.
所以或者我哋稱呢個書卷做一個支派嘅治理者。
Very rarely in the book do the people work together as a nation.
其實喺書卷裏面，我哋好少見到以色列人係團結做一個民族嘅。
Usually it's only one tribe or two tribes or sometimes three tribes.
好多時候只係一兩個或者三個支派。
In fact, by the end of the book, the tribes are involved in a civil war against each other.
喺書嘅最深尾嘅時候，我哋見到一個好可怕嘅光景，就係以色列人嘅支派咧係喺個內戰嘅裏面。
But before we go any farther, I have a little homework for you.
但我哋未就繼續之前咧，我俾大家少少嘅功課啦，
For tomorrow,
係為聽晚嘅。
would you read out loud
請大家大聲嘅讀出
up to chapter, how far are we going to get? 11, 12.
讀到去11、12章，大聲讀出嚟嘅喎。
I know that you're all very busy, but you don't actually have time to do that.
嗱，可能你話我好忙都冇乜時間咁樣做啦。
But we should read the scriptures out loud.
但其實我哋都應該大聲嘅朗讀神嘅話
The
語。
scriptures were meant to be read so we can hear them.
其實聖經寫落嚟咧係叫我哋讀出嚟，等我哋聽到嘅。
And so I tell my students, even in their assignments in my courses,
所以喺我教科嘅時候咧，我要求我學生都係咁樣做。
before the course begins, I want you to read the whole book out loud.
喺開學之前咧，我哋佢將所有嘅書卷係大聲讀出嚟嘅。
And I do this for 3 or 4 reasons.
咁樣做係有3、4個原因。
One, in the book, we have a lot of characters talking.
因為喺書卷裏面咧，有好多個人物喺度講緊説話嘅，
And if you read it out loud, you actually can hear their voices.
所以當你讀出嚟嘅時候咧，你就聽到聲音啦，
So it helps to bring it alive.
使到個經文咧就活生生出現喺你嘅面前。
Second,
第二點，
the Hebrew word for read means to cry out.
因為希伯來文讀嗰個字咧係大聲呼喊嘅意思。
When I was learning to read in school, if we so much as moved our lips, we'd get scolded by the teacher.
當我喺學校讀書嗰陣時候咧，如果我哋讀書咧，淨係個嘴稍微喐下咧，咁個先生就會鬧我哋噶啦。
You can't read very fast if your lips are moving.
嗱，如果你咁樣慢慢咁樣細細咁樣聲嘅讀咧，讀唔到好快嘅。
But the scriptures weren't written to be read fast.
但其實聖經寫落嚟咧，係想你大聲讀，好快咁讀出嚟。
They're written to be read slowly.
原來寫落嚟嘅目的咧，係要你慢慢嘅讀嘅。
But of course, a third reason for doing this,
第3個原因咧，
it engages more of our senses.
就使到我哋全人投入呢個經文裏面。
We not only see the printed words,
我哋唔單止睇到白紙黑字，
but we hear the words.
我哋聽到神嘅説話。
And then finally,
最後
in the ancient world, all sacred texts were written for oral reading.
喺古代嘅時候咧，所有神聖嘅説話咧，都係寫落嚟俾人讀出嚟嘅，
Written to be heard.
係寫落嚟俾人聽到讀出嚟
So
嘅。
that's the first step in biblical interpretation.
所以第一點，解釋聖經要讀出嚟，
Read it out loud.
大聲讀出嚟。
Let's go to the second question.
我哋問第二個問題：
When was this book written?
士師記係幾時寫成嘅咧？
And who wrote it?
同埋邊個寫嘅咧？
The simple answer is we don't know.
好簡單答案，唔知道，
The author didn't sign his name.
因為個作者冇簽佢嘅名喺書卷上面。
But that shouldn't surprise us.
但呢點一啲都唔出奇嘅，
In the ancient world, authors didn't sign their names.
因為喺古代咧，作者通常唔留名嘅。
Scribes who copied the texts did.
嗱，嗰啲抄寫經文嘅嗰啲嘅書記就會留低佢嘅名，
But the authors didn't.
但係個作者就冇留低啦。
We have hundreds of literary texts from Mesopotamia.
我哋有好多從呢個米索波大米傳流落嚟嘅一啲嘅文獻，
We know the authors of only 3.
我哋只知道咧，其中可能3份嘅文獻有個作者嘅名，我哋知道嘅。
So when we come to a book like the book of Judges, which doesn't declare its author,
所以我哋睇士師記，佢冇講到佢作者嘅名字，
we shouldn't be surprised.
我哋唔應該驚訝，
It's not about the author.
因為重點唔係關於作者本人，
The message is always more important than the person who wrote it.
書卷嘅信息比作者係更重要，
And so the author's name is unknown.
所以我哋唔知道作者係邊個。
But I do think we have some clues as to when he might have lived.
但我哋可以大概估到咧，佢乜嘢時代生活喺。
Turn to, if you have your Bibles, turn to chapter 17.
我哋可以打開去士師記嘅17章。
It's actually not chapter 17, it's chapter 19.
對唔住，係19章。
I don't know my numbers very well.
我成日唔好認得啲數字。
At the end of chapter 19, we read,
喺19章嘅末嘅時候，我哋睇到呢個經文。
Nothing like this has ever happened or been seen from the day when the sons of Israel came up from the land of Egypt to this day. Consider it, take counsel, speak up!
第19章第20節咁講，對唔住30節，凡看見的人都說，從以色列出埃及地直到今日，這樣的事沒有行過，也沒有見過。現在應當思想，大家商議當怎樣辦理。
I think in that exclamation you hear the author.
真係喺呢個説話裏面，我哋聽到個作者喺度大聲呼喊。
Even though he's quoting the people,
雖然佢係喺度講緊啲人民講嘅説話，
he is calling on the people for whom he's writing to wake up.
佢喺度係對緊當時佢寫作嘅對象喺度大聲呼喊。
We're in the same trouble today.
佢哋你要醒悟過嚟啊！今日我哋都係喺個咁嘅光景嘅裏面。
Well, where is this today?
咁但係呢講話，直到今日係指乜嘢咧？
Now turn to the end of chapter 18.
嗱，我哋睇第18章嘅結束嘅時候，
This gives us a clue.
呢個俾我哋一個嘅線索。
Verse 30, the sons of Dan set up for themselves the graven image, and Jonathan, the son of Gershom, the son of Moses, he and the sons were priests to the tribe of the Danites until the day of the captivity of the land.
第30節18章，但人就為自己設立那雕刻的像，摩西的孫子革順的兒子約拿單和他的子孫作但支派的祭司，直到那地遭擄掠的日子。
The day of the captivity of the land?
那地遭擄掠嘅日子，
When did this northern part of Israel fall to captivity?
嗱，我哋會問呢個喺北方嘅呢個嘅地方幾時係落喺一個嘅被擄掠嘅光景呢？
My theory is He's thinking about the date 734 or 722.
呢個就係指但呢個地方，好可能咧就係喺主前嘅730幾年嘅時候，
when the Assyrians came in and conquered the northern kingdom.
就當時嘅亞述攻入去呢個嘅北方，擄掠咗呢大嘅地方。
And the author is now writing to the people who are left,
而家作者嘅對象咧就係呢啲剩餘咗嘅百姓啦，
the people of Judah.
剩餘咗嘅就係猶大嘅百姓。
Well, under what circumstances would he be writing to the people of Judah?
咁佢會去乜嘢光景嘅猶大人嚟到寫呢個書卷呢？
I think the best clue comes from 2 Kings chapter 21.
我覺得最可能嘅咧就係嚟自呢個嘅列王記下21章嘅情況。
Where we read that Manasseh did evil in the eyes of the Lord.
我哋喺嗰度睇到馬拿西王呢係行耶和華眼中看為惡的事。
He followed the detestable practices of the nations the Lord had driven out before the Israelites.
佢追隨當時候嗰啲神所憎惡嘅、所趕逐嘅迦南人嘅王所作嘅事。
Now, when you read that, you say, I've heard that before somewhere.
當你讀到嗰節經文嘅時候，你就會想起，好似我聽過呢啲嘅説話喎。
It sounds like what we have 7 times in the book of Judges.
就好似我哋喺士師記裏面有7次出現咁嘅説話。
The sons of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord.
以色列人喺耶和華眼中行可憎惡嘅事。
But in 2 Kings 21, 1 to 18, the author goes on to list all kinds of evils of Manasseh.
以列王記下嘅21章呢，作者列出一系列咧馬拿西王所作嘅惡事。
Who may have been the worst of the kings of Judah.
佢好可能咧就猶大諸王中最差嘅一位君王。
Like Gideon, Micah, and the Danites,
好似呢個嘅基甸，或者呢個嘅但人，或者呢個米迦。
Manasseh constructed religious installations for Canaanite gods.
馬拿西王呢就建立咗好多嘅祭壇俾呢啲嘅迦南嘅偶像。
Like Jephthah, he offered his children as sacrifices.
亦都好似耶弗他咁，佢將佢嘅兒女係經火獻俾摩洛嘅偶像。
Like Abimelech in Shechem, Manasseh shed so much innocent blood that Jerusalem was filled from one end to the other.
亦都好似喺示劍嘅亞比米勒一樣，馬拿西王係喺耶路撒冷流咗好多無辜人嘅血。
Like Gideon, Manasseh was a royal sponsor of idolatry.
亦都好似基甸一樣，馬拿西王呢係以皇室嘅力量嚟到去支持呢啲嘅拜偶像嘅行為，
Leading the nation into sin.
將整個嘅國家帶入去罪惡嘅當中。
As in the book of Judges,
就好似士師記一樣，
the author of Kings reminds readers of the Lord's covenant and the requirement to obey the Torah.
列王記嘅作者再一次提醒百姓，就係佢哋要遵行神嘅約同佢嘅誡命。
But they refused and the evils intensified.
但佢哋拒絕，而佢哋行惡更甚。
As in the days of the judges, the Lord sent prophets to warn the people
亦都好似士師記一樣，神係差遣先知去警告佢嘅百姓，
of the consequences idolatry would have.
就係拜偶像所帶嚟嘅惡果。
Specifically, that if they persisted, the Lord would hand them over into the hands of their enemies.
具體咧就係、如果佢哋繼續咁樣行惡咧，神會將佢哋交在敵人嘅手中，
Because they had done all this evil in the eyes of the Lord.
因為佢哋喺耶和華眼中行咗一切嘅惡事。
And again, those phrases come right out of the book of Judges.
而呢啲嘅説話、呢個片語咧，係從士師記裏面係引述出嚟嘅。
And the interesting thing in the verse we read from Judges chapter 18, verse 30,
我哋留意頭先我哋所讀嘅士師記18章第30節，
you probably didn't catch it as I was reading.
可能你冇留意啊。當我哋頭先讀嘅時候，
But let me read it again.
等我再讀一次。
Reading the English. Can you read it?
OK， 大家睇到不如你哋讀咯好嘛？我睇側面好難睇，大家讀出嚟好嘛？後來以色列出。
You read very well.
大家讀得好好，
But do you believe that?
但你相唔相信呢啲所講嘅説話咧？
This book is in the apocryphal books.
呢個係屬於次經裡面一個書卷嚟嘅。
But look at what it says.
留意佢講乜嘢？
The judges whose hearts didn't fall into idolatry
佢話呢啲嘅士師係從來冇拜偶像，
and who didn't turn away from the Lord.
冇離開神，係咪咧？
What about Gideon?
基甸係點啊？
The last part of his life, it's about how he set up this ephod in his house.
嗱，如果你睇基甸嘅生平嘅下半部咧，我哋睇到佢係設立咗個以弗得嘅，
And all Israel came to worship at his place.
結果就令到以色列人就去拜呢個以弗得啦。
But Josephus has the same kind of comment.
而猶太人歷史家約瑟夫咧，亦都有類似嘅評語。
He talks about these people because they're admired for their strength and their courage.
佢講到咧，我哋係敬仰呢啲嘅人，佢哋嘅氣力啦，佢哋嘅智慧啦。
And when he's talking about Samson,
當佢講到參孫嘅時候，
oh yes, he is ensnared by a woman,
冇錯，佢係俾一個女士引誘咗，
but don't be too hard on Samson.
但唔應該對佢太過嚴苛。
This is human nature,
人之常情啫。
which is too weak to resist the temptation of sin.
我哋係太軟弱，冇辦法去抗拒罪惡嘅誘惑。
But we ought to bear him witness that in every other respect he was a man of outstanding virtue.
但我哋可以話喺其他各方面咧，佢都係一個好突出嘅偉人。
Really?
係咪真呢？
We'll see.
我哋睇下啦。
But of course, we have something like this in the New Testament as well.
嗱，當然新約聖經裏都有對士師記有啲嘅評述。
In the book of Hebrews.
希伯來書度咁講。
And what more shall I say? For time would fail to tell me of Gideon and Barak and Samson.
若要一一細說，我仲咪有時間能夠去講出佢哋呢個事蹟咧？
And Jephthah and David and Samuel and the prophets.
我哋睇到呢度有唔同嘅士師嘅名字。
Who through faith conquered kingdoms, administered justice, obtained promises.
他們因着信制服了列國，行了公義，得了應許，堵住了獅子的口。
Shut the mouths of lions, quenched raging fire, escaped the edge of the sword.
佢堵住了獅子的口，滅了烈火嘅猛勢。
Won strength out of weakness, became mighty in war, and put foreign armies to flight. 脱了刀劍嘅勢力，軟弱變為剛強，爭戰出勇敢，打退外邦人全軍。 That's in the book of Hebrews chapter 11.
呢個希伯來書11章所講嘅，
Which we call the hall of fame of faith.
好多時我哋形容呢段經文咧，就係信心嘅英雄榜。
I walked down the promenade here this afternoon.
咁今日我行過呢個嘅走廊。
And I saw the handprints of all your heroes.
我睇到咧你哋嗰啲嘅英雄嘅呢啲嘅手掌印。
And the statue of Bruce Lee.
對唔住，佢去睇呢個嘅電影廊嗰度
I want
睇
to be
到。
like Bruce.
佢話我見到咧呢個李小龍嘅嗰個嘅手印我要好似李小龍咁樣威猛。
Of course, these are your heroes in the entertainment world.
呢啲係大家喺電影界裏面嘅英雄人物
Here we've got the heroes of faith.
但喺希伯來書嘅11章咧，我哋見到呢個信心嘅英雄。
And this then becomes the lens through which we read the book of Judges.
好多時咧，我哋從呢個角度咧就去睇士師記啦。
But if you had never read the book of Hebrews,
但如果你從來未讀過希伯來書咧，
and if you read the book of Judges for the first time,
而你係第一次去讀士師記咧，
is that the conclusion you would draw?
你會唔會得到咁樣嘅結論啊？
Now, of course, they did accomplish a lot by faith.
冇錯，佢哋確實因為信心咧係成就咗好偉大嘅事。
I mean, Gideon and his 300 men, what did they do to the Midianites?
我哋諗下，基甸有300個人，但佢點樣戰勝啲米甸人？
That took great faith.
呢個係需要好大嘅信心。
But let's not forget that Hebrews 11 talks about accomplishments by faith.
我哋唔好忘記希伯來書11章所講到嘅就係因為信所成就嘅大事。
In doing this, it is not making a blanket statement of their total characters.
但係當希伯來書作者提到佢哋嗰個信心嘅事蹟嘅時候咧，並冇係去將佢哋一生裏面所有嘅事蹟咧都歸納喺呢個嘅評論下面。
Yes, what they accomplished was by faith.
冇錯，佢哋係因為信心成就咗大事。
But they demonstrate faith in every aspect of life?
但其實佢哋喺生命係咪每一個層面都能夠顯出佢哋嘅信心咧？
I don't think so.
我就認為唔係啦。
How about Jephthah in sacrificing his daughter?
耶弗他將佢女兒獻為祭，
It looks like an act of unbelief to me.
對我嚟講咧，就好似個未信嘅人嘅行為一
Or
樣。
Gideon and his fleece.
或者係基甸點樣用羊毛嚟到求問神嘅心意，
That's not an act of faith.
呢個唔係信心嘅行動喎。
He knows perfectly well what the will of God is.
其實佢已經係好清楚神同佢講要
And he's-
使用佢嘅。
And he's trying to get out of doing it.
其實咧，佢係想揾藉口嚟到甩身嘅啫。
Is that faith?
呢個係咪信心咧？
Well, then how are we supposed to read this book?
咁我哋點樣嚟到解讀呢本書咧？
With both eyes open.
嗱，兩隻眼都要打開啦。
We tend to read it with one eye shut and the other one only half open.
有好多時候咧，我哋讀聖經咧就好似係一隻眼閂埋，一隻眼打開咁樣。
So we find what we're looking for.
嗱，我哋要揾清楚我哋要讀嘅係乜嘢。
And we make everything fit that rosy picture.
我哋咧唔好將咧所有經文咧嚟到係去配合我哋心目中嗰個美景。
But if we read the book with both eyes open, we will discover there's only one hero in the book.
如果我哋打開眼去睇清楚呢個書卷嘅信息咧，其實成卷書裏面只有一位嘅英雄，
And who's that?
嗰係邊個咧？
God.
就係神啦，
Yes.
冇錯。
I will build my church.
我要建立我嘅教會，
Even if you are determined to destroy it.
就算你要去毀滅佢。
So all the way through, we find God overcoming the stupid things that the people are doing.
所以整卷書裏面，我哋睇到神不斷嘅嚟到係去克服咗人一切嘅軟弱。
Left to themselves, we would never get into the book of Samuel.
如果係以色列人係任憑佢哋憑自己力量去自救咧，我哋永遠唔會去得到撒母耳記嘅，
The nation would totally have disintegrated.
因為呢個民族就會瓦解咗啦。
But God rescues them.
但神拯救佢
So
哋，
this book is about the hero in heaven
所以呢卷書係關於天上嘅英雄，
working with raw materials on earth.
係用緊地上面一啲好普通嘅一啲嘅原始嘅作材料
And。actually, I find some comfort in that.
但呢個對我嚟講係個好大嘅安慰。
God doesn't demand that we be perfect in every respect in order to use us.
神冇要求我哋係各方面係完美先能夠用我哋。
And who of us is perfect?
我哋當中邊一個係完美
Anybody?
咧？有冇人啊？
I don't see any hands.
睇唔到有任何手舉起喎。
And yet God uses us.
但神能夠用我哋。
And when we are used of God, it's always an act of grace.
如果神用我哋，呢個係恩典，
It's not because we deserve to be used
唔係我哋被配佢使用，
or we are naturally qualified.
唔係我哋天生出嚟係合資格，
No, it's because God takes over
係因為神掌管，
and gets his work done.
同埋神完成佢嘅工作。
That's the book of Judges.
呢個就係士師記啦。
This is a profoundly theological book.
呢本係一個好深嘅神學嘅書卷。
You can see the theology developing as you work through the cycles that we go through over and over and over again.
當我哋睇到書卷裏面有一個不斷出現嘅循環，我哋要發覺呢個嘅神學主題係不斷嘅出現。
This is the backbone of the book.
呢個就係書卷嘅骨幹。
You have at least 6 of these cycles.
我哋睇到有6個嘅循環。
It begins with apostasy,
呢個循環裏面第一點就係背道，
which leads to oppression,
引嚟欺壓，
to cries of desperation,
然後以色列人就呼求，
to the Lord raising up a deliverer,
然後咧耶和華就興起拯救者，
and then the Lord giving salvation.
然後神就賜俾佢哋拯救。
That cycle we see repeated 6 times in the book.
呢個循環喺士師記裏出現咗6次。
Most of us know these stories.
我哋大家都熟悉啲故事嘅，
In fact, that's probably all we know about the book of Judges.
可能咧你淨係識啲故事啫。
We probably don't know much about the first 2 chapters
我哋對第1、第2章咧可能好陌生，
or the last 5 chapters.
或者後面嗰5章咧又唔知佢講乜。
When I was young and in Sunday school, we never studied the last 5 chapters.
當我喺兒童主日學嘅時候咧，從來都唔會睇士師記最後嗰5章嘅。
It stopped with Samson,
我哋讀士師記讀到參孫就停
who
咗
was a
啦。
hero.
邊個係英雄
We
啊？
all want to be like Samson.
我哋個個都想似參孫。
He is Bruce Lee.
佢就係李小龍啦。
But that's not what the book is about.
但呢個書卷唔係關乎
You
參
can
孫。
see what the book is about by the repeated formulas.
大家可以睇到士師記裏面一個重複出現嘅方程式。
Over and over again, we have these 7 formulas.
我哋睇到有7個嘅模式不斷嘅出現。
The Israelites did evil in the sight of the Lord.
以色列人在耶和華眼中行
The
惡
Lord
事，
gave or sold them into the hands of the enemy.
耶和華就將佢哋交付或者賦予俾敵人。
The Israelites cried out to the Lord.
於是以色列人就向神呼喊，
The Lord raised up a deliverer to save them.
耶和華就興起一位拯救者。
And then under this judge or deliverer, the enemy was made subject to Israel.
於是神就透過呢位嘅拯救者咧，就使到敵人係被呢個嘅壓制，
The land was undisturbed for so and so many years.
國中太平咗一段嘅日子。
And then the judge died.
然後嗰位士師就死啦。
That series of formulas we have over and over and over again. This is the pattern of the book.
我哋就睇到呢啲嘅説話就不斷嘅重複出現喺士師記嘅故事循環裏面。
But it's not only that we have this formula over and over again.
但我哋睇到嘅其實唔單止係一種重複嘅模式，
It's that with each time around in this cycle, things get worse.
而係每次出現嘅模式咧就越走下坡嘅。
The author tells us this in chapter 2.
作者喺第2章嘅第7節就講俾我哋聽，
After the Lord would give deliverance,
當神興起呢個嘅拯救之後咧，
they would sink even lower into sin.
可惜就係百姓咧會更加墮落喺罪惡當
So
中。
that by the time we get to the end of the book, we're in Sodom.
當我哋睇到書卷嘅結束嘅時候咧，我哋好似去咗呢個所多瑪咁樣。
If you remember Genesis chapter 19,
大家記得創世記19章，
and then you read Judges chapter 19,
然後你讀士師記19章，
it's the same story.
係一樣嘅故事。
It's at the end of the book.
呢個就係士師記嘅結束。
But it's not only a picture of the Israel as a whole, this declension.
呢個嘅不斷嘅下滑嘅情況咧，唔單止係整個嘅以色列民族，
But the judges follow the pattern.
就算士師本人咧，亦都係一個不如一個。
So that the earlier judges are tolerably good.
我哋睇到早期嘅士師咧，就比較上係理想嘅。
Othniel,
俄陀聶，
he only gets a very short story.
佢故事係好短幾節嘅經文，
But he is presented as a man of faith,
但我哋睇到佢係一個有信心嘅人物，
and nothing negative is said about him.
冇啲負面嘅評語。
Then you have Ehud.
然後我哋睇以弗，
Do you like Ehud?
你中唔中意以弗咧？
I don't know what to think of this guy.
我都唔知點樣去評論佢。
It looks like a leaf out of the Canaanite assassination notebook.
睇上嚟咧，佢事蹟就好似一個嘅迦南刺客咁嘅故事咁樣。
And then we have Barak.
然後有巴拉啦，
What kind of person is he?
呢個巴拉係個咩嘅人物咧？
Unless the woman holds his hand, he won't go into battle.
如果個女人唔拖住佢嘅手咧，佢就唔肯入戰場啦。
And even in the end, he demands to get the glory for himself.
但係最後嘅時候咧，佢竟然要求就係話佢得到嗰個嘅榮譽。
And then Gideon.
然後基甸，
He is quite schizophrenic.
佢有啲精神分裂啦。
He has 2 names,
佢有2個名嘅喎。
one of which is positive. Gideon, he hacked down the image.
基甸咧係比較正面嘅，係有一個嘅砍伐者嘅意思，將個偶像砍伐咗落嚟。
But the other one is totally pagan, Jerubbaal,
但另一個名耶路巴力咧係一個有異教意思嘅一個嘅名字，
which means may Baal defend.
意思有咩咧？讓巴力係保護佢自己，
Really?
係咪咧？
And then there's Jephthah,
然後耶弗他啦，
who will not go into battle without bargaining with God
佢咧如果唔係同神先嚟到講價還價咧，佢都唔肯入戰場打仗，
and making this stupid vow.
而係佢係許一個好愚蠢嘅願。
If you will give me victory, then whatever comes out of my house first when I come back, I'll offer it as a whole burnt offering.
如果你賜俾我戰爭嘅勝利咧，當我翻到屋企，第一個出嚟迎接我嘅，我會將佢獻為燔祭俾你。
As we'll see tomorrow, that's what Canaanites do.
我哋明晚咧就會睇到呢個係迦南人嘅習俗嚟嘅。
And then there's Samson.
然後就參孫啦，
He embodies all that's wrong with Israel.
佢喺佢身上面，我哋睇到所有以色列人嘅錯誤。
Here's a man with such a high and noble calling
佢本來生出嚟係一個好有高尚呼召嘅一個人，
and a special miraculous birth.
有一個好神蹟嘅一個出生，
But he fritters it all away.
但佢將一切都拋棄咗。
And in the end, the text says,
最後經文點講呢？
he killed more Philistines by dying than by living.
佢死嘅時候咧，所殺死嘅非利士人仲多過佢生前所殺嘅。
Hardly a compliment.
你話呢個係咪讚賞嘅説話咧？
Better dead than alive.
死咗比生着仲好，
It's a sad story.
係一個好可悲嘅故事。
And the author tells you in chapter 2, this is how we should read the book.
咦？士師記第2章已經講俾我哋聽，應該係咁樣去睇呢個書
As we
卷嘅。
make our way through, not only are the people getting worse,
所以當我哋一直睇呢個書卷嘅時候，我哋發覺唔單止係人民係墮落，
but the kinds of agents God has at his disposal are also getting worse.
就神所用嘅工具人物咧，都越嚟越咧係墮落。
And by the time we're at the end of the book, everything is wrong.
去到書卷嘅結束嘅時候咧，所有嘅事情咧都係錯嘅。
And then we come to the last chapters,
我哋睇睇最後一章，
chapter 17 to 21,
呢個17章至到21章，
which we don't have in our Sunday school lessons.
通常你就係唔會喺主學度讀噶啦。
These are X-rated stories
呢啲係咧只可以成人睇嘅電影，
for
情
their
節
violence and their sex.
因為你睇到暴力啦，有色情啦。
In those days, there was no king in Israel. Everybody did what was right in his own eyes.
嗰時候以色列中沒有王，各人任意而行。
Now, I said before that critical scholars use that phrase to argue that the book thinks what we need is a king.
我頭先提過，就有啲學者認為呢句説話咧，就指出呢卷書嘅主題就講出一個嘅政治嘅需要。
But I've got lots of problems with that interpretation.
但我唔贊同呢個嘅睇法。
First,
首先，
it wrongly assumes that the primary problem in the book is political when it is spiritual.
就係呢個睇法咧，會將以色列人嘅問題咧歸咎於政治上面嘅問題，而唔係屬靈嘅問題。
Second,
第二點，
it overlooks the fact that far from solving the problem, kings made it worse.
其實咧，我哋發覺君王唔能夠解決呢個嘅問題，反為令佢嘅問題係更加惡化。
And of course, it starts already with Solomon
我哋睇所羅門就知道啦，
and Jeroboam.
或者睇耶羅波安，
And of course, it climaxes in Manasseh.
當然去到馬拿西就係個高峰啦。
The monarchy is not a solution for their problem.
唔通皇帝能夠解決呢啲嘅問題咩？
It's hard to imagine somebody writing this book in the days of Manasseh
我哋好難想像一個喺馬拿西王嘅時候嘅人會咁樣寫呢個書卷嘅目的就係君王解決問題。
and saying what we need to solve the problem is a king.
佢唔會喺呢個時候話俾人聽我哋需要個皇帝嚟解決我哋嘅問題。
There's a third problem with this interpretation.
第三點，
When you read the book of Judges, do you like what it says about kings?
就係當你讀士師記嘅時候，你會覺得嗰個嘅角度對君王嗰個睇法係唔係正面呢？
Oh, well, look at Gideon.
我哋睇下基甸啊。
Oh, Gideon says, I won't be king. Let the Lord be king in this place.
咁基甸對以色列民就話：我唔會作你哋嘅王，讓神作你哋嘅王。
But everything he does after that statement is the action of a king.
但佢講完句話説後啫，佢所做嘅一切嘅事都好似個皇帝咁。
And it climaxes in the birth of his son, whom he names Abimelech.
最明顯就係當佢生個仔嘅時候咧，佢為佢改個名就亞比米勒。
Now, if you call your son Abimelech,
如果你幫你嘅仔改個名叫亞比米勒咧，
what is the world to think about what you think about yourself?
你估其他人會點樣睇你睇自己咧？
What does Abimelech mean?
亞比米勒係咩意思啊？
My father is king.
我爸爸就係皇帝啦。
What did Gideon think of himself?
咁你覺得基點睇自己咧？
And of course, Abimelech was a king,
當然亞比米勒真係一個皇帝啦，
a horrible king,
但係一個好可怕嘅皇帝。
butchered all his brothers,
佢殺晒佢所有嘅兄弟，
except for the youngest guy, Jotham.
除咗一個最細嘅弟弟，剩翻就係約坦。
And then Jotham gives us this fable about kingship.
然後約坦咧喺士師記裏面就講咗個關於君王嘅比喻故事。
All the trees of the forest come to the vine and say, "Be king over us."
咁所有嘅樹林裏面嘅樹木咧，就嚟到同呢個嘅果樹講，就話你做我哋嘅王啦。
And the vine says, "I have no time to be king.
咁但係呢個嘅葡萄樹就話：我冇時間做你哋嘅皇帝。
I've got better things to do, making gods and human beings happy."
我有其他更加重要嘅事，令到神同埋令到人民開心嘅，我唔會做你嘅皇帝。
And they go to a couple of other plants. "Be our king."
於是啲樹就去揾其他嘅樹木，就話你哋做我哋皇帝啦。
And they say, "No, I've got better things to do."
其他樹木都話：我哋冇時間做你嘅皇帝，我有更好嘅事要做。
So they come to the bramble
最後佢哋嚟到個荊棘嗰度，
and say to the bramble, "You be our king."
就對荊棘話：你做我哋嘅皇帝啦。
And the bramble says, "That's a good idea."
咁個荊棘就話：真係好主意啦。
The scum rises to the top.
於是咧，我哋睇到就係嗰個壞蛋呢個惡人咧，就係得到權柄。
And kingship is the solution?
咁樣君王係咪解決到問題咧？
I don't think so.
我唔認為啦。
But on the other hand, I do think it is.
但另一方面，我又認為啱嘅喎。
When it says in those days there was no king in Israel, everyone did what was right in his own eyes.
當士師記話，當時以色列人中沒有王，個人任意而行。
I don't think we're talking about a human king.
我認為呢度所講嘅王唔係講緊人嘅王。
Not even God is king in this place.
就算喺呢個時間嘅裏面，神都唔係佢哋嘅王。
And that's the problem.
呢個就係問題嘅症結啦。
Everybody's doing what Adam and Eve did in the garden.
所有人都好似夏娃喺伊甸園所做嘅事一樣。
They are making themselves the standard of right and wrong, doing whatever they want.
佢哋以自己為生活嘅標準，嚟決定乜嘢係啱，乜嘢係錯。
And you see this played out in the stories at the end of the book.
大家可以喺呢個書卷最後嘅故事裏面就睇到啦。
When the author leaves behind all the heroes,
當呢個嘅士師記講完咗唔同嘅英雄人物之後，
and he starts talking about ordinary people.
佢跟住講平民百姓啦。
There's Micah.
有米迦呢個人，
This is a wonderful name.
係一個好好嘅名嚟嘅喎。
Who is like Yahweh?
誰像耶和華呢？
It's a beautiful name.
呢個就係米迦名嘅意思啦。
It's a total hypocrite.
但可惜咧，佢係一個好虛偽嘅人。
He steals money from his mother,
佢偷佢媽媽嘅錢，
and then his mother invokes a curse on whoever took my money.
於是佢媽媽咧就喺度發毒誓咒罵嗰個偷錢嘅人。
And then he comes back and says, I have it, here it is.
於是佢驚神就拎翻啲錢出嚟話：係我攞咗。
And she says, you're a good boy.
跟住媽媽話咩啊？乖仔。
Now go take it to the goldsmith
嗱，咁你拎啲錢去嗰個金像嗰
and
度，
have him make an idol for us.
就幫我哋做一個偶像啦。
And so he makes an idol and he sets it up in his house.
於是米迦就做咗個偶像擺喺屋企嘅裏面。
This is what's happening in the homes.
但呢個就發生喺平民
We're
家
not
庭裏
dealing
面
with
嘅
the
事。
judges anymore.
我哋唔係講緊啲英雄領袖
This
啦，
is an ordinary person
呢個係個平民嚟
out
嘅，
in the village.
係一個普通嘅小
He's
市鎮嘅平民。
got his own religion set up.
於是咧，佢已經有咗佢自己嘅宗教體系設立
And he
咗，
ordains one of his sons to be priest.
所以佢設立咗佢自己個仔就做祭司啦。
And the Levite comes around.
咁佢攞一個利未人經過，
This Levite doesn't have a name, at least not at first.
當時候咧呢個利未人好似冇個名，冇提到佢名嘅。
The Levite doesn't know what he's supposed to be doing.
咁呢個利未人咧就好似有啲迷茫，唔知自己應該做乜嘢。
The text says he is going wherever he could find.
於是咧經文就話佢周圍去啲地方去揾得到啲嘢，
Find what?
揾乜嘢咧？
The Hebrew doesn't say.
其實原文就冇講清楚嘅，
A job?
係咪揾工作啊？
A wife?
一個太太，
Someone who'll take care of him?
係咪有人照顧佢咧？
And then he comes upon the house of Micah.
然後佢嚟到米迦嘅屋企，
And Micah says, what a stroke of luck.
米迦就話真係幸運啦。
My conscience has always bothered me about having ordained my own son.
佢話咧將我仔設立做祭司咧，我良心都有少少過意唔去嘅。
Now I will ordain this Levite and God will bless me.
而家卒之我可以揾到個利未人，嗱神一定會祝福我啦。
And so he deposes his own son and puts the Levite in charge.
於是咧，佢就免咗佢嘅仔職，就將呢個利未人變做個祭司啦。
Nothing's right in Israel.
嗱，你睇到以色列人當中
It's a
冇
twist-
件啱嘅事，
It's a twisted world.
係一個扭曲咗嘅世界。
Well, what then is the enduring significance of this book?
咁呢卷書對我哋嚟講有咩永恆嘅意義咧？
Why should we read this?
點解你要讀呢卷書咧？
What lessons do we learn?
我哋可以學到咩功課咧？
I've got a couple of lessons that I think we need to learn.
我認為有幾個功課我哋要學習。
First,
首先咧，
if Israel as a nation ever survives the dark days of the judges,
如果以色列民族能夠渡過呢個黑暗嘅士師記嘅時期，
it's entirely the grace of God.
其實係完全神嘅恩典。
In his mercy, he sends repeated reminders of their rebellion.
喺神嗰個嘅憐憫裏面，佢不斷嘅差遣人去提醒百姓佢哋嘅錯謬。
In his mercy, he sends oppressors.
喺佢嘅憐憫嘅裏面，佢係有啲嘅敵人嚟到係侵佔呢個嘅以色列人。
In his mercy, he responds to the people's cries.
係因為佢嘅慈悲憐憫，所以佢答允以色列人嘅呼求。
In his mercy, he raises up the deliverers.
係因為佢慈悲憐憫，佢興起拯救者。
And in his mercy, he gives deliverance.
而喺佢嘅慈悲憐憫裏面，佢賜下勝利。
It's all grace.
完全係神嘅恩典。
Or they start abusing each other.
當佢哋忘記神嘅時候咧，佢哋就不斷嘅傷害彼此嘅
When
生
people
命。
turn to idols, they act like they're idols.
當人去跟隨偶像嘅時候咧，佢哋嘅所作所為就好似偶像一樣。
There are few heroes.
喺本書裏面冇乜英雄人物，
The interesting exception is Deborah.
唯一嘅好有趣嘅一個嘅例外咧，就係底波拉啦。
Totally out of character with the rest of the book.
底波拉係同其他嘅士師係完全嘅唔同。
But we'll talk about her tomorrow.
明晚咧，我哋就會去睇佢嘅事件。
There are lots of really special things about Deborah.
底波拉有好多好特別嘅事情。
The first of which, she wasn't actually a judge.
第一點咧，佢原來唔係一個士師嚟嘅。
We'll have to come back to that one.
我哋聽晚再講啦。
But you heard me right.
但你聽得好清楚啊！
The author calls her something else.
作者咧係有另外一個名稱俾底波拉嘅。
Finally,
最後，
as the author of Hebrews 11 declares,
希伯來書作者喺第11章咁樣講：
despite the questionable characters of the judges,
雖然呢啲嘅士師嗰個嘅本性係好有問題，
when people cry out to God in faith,
但當人憑着信向神呼求嘅時候，
and they do,
如果佢哋真誠嘅呼求，
remember Samson's last prayer?
記唔記得參孫最後一個嘅祈禱
Oh
咧？
Lord, avenge me for my 2 eyes.
佢最後祈禱係咩啊？佢話神啊，求你為我嘅失明嘅雙眼嚟到報復啦，
Give me strength one more time.
俾我最後好似有氣力。
What does God do?
咁神點做啊？
He gives him strength
佢就俾氣力佢啦，
to kill himself.
去自殺。
That's an awful prayer.
呢個好可怕嘅一個禱告嚟嘅喎。
Avenge me of my 2 eyes?
為我失明嘅兩眼嚟到報復。
You see, Samson has had a problem with his eyes from the beginning.
參孫咧由頭開始咧，佢嘅視力都有啲問題㗎
And
啦
of。course, in the end, the Philistines poked them out.
咁最後咧，非利士人幫佢解決呢個問題，就係拎咗佢對眼出嚟。
But as he's dying, all Samson's worried about is his eyes.
當參孫臨死嘅時候咧，佢唯一擔心嘅就係佢隻眼。
If only he had some spiritual insight.
但若果佢做一啲有屬靈嘅視力，
He never expresses any interest in the mission to which God has called him.
佢從來冇對神俾佢嗰個神聖嘅使命有任何嘅興趣。
Everything is about Samson.
所有要做嘅嘢咧都為佢自己嘅。
My kingdom come.
我國臨，
My will be done.
我嘅旨意成就。
And may heaven help me do my will.
願神咧就幫我去完成我嘅心意。
So if God answers prayers,
如果神答允禱告，
it's not because we deserve to have them answered,
其實唔係因為我哋值得配得神嘅答允，
but it's because he's up to something.
係因為神呢係有個嘅計劃。
This book illustrates the eternal truth.
呢本書卷彰顯咗一個永恆嘅真理。
The Lord will build his church,
神會建立佢嘅教會，
and the gates of hell will not prevail against it.
陰間權勢唔能夠勝過佢。
Because God's plan of salvation for the world depends on the survival of Israel,
因為神拯救世人嘅計劃係需要以色列民族被保存，
he will not let them disappear into the Canaanite landscape.
佢唔會將以色列人呢就由佢毀滅喺呢個嘅迦南呢個地方，
By the grace of God.
係因為神嘅恩典。
When you come to the end of the book,
當我哋嚟到呢個書卷結束嘅時候，
Israel is still there.
以色列人仍然係喺度嘅。
It's a sick Israel,
冇錯，係一個好病態嘅一個以色列，
but it sets the stage for what happens in the book of Samuel.
但係已經為下一卷書撒母耳記咧預備咗一個嘅場景。
Out of this world comes a David.
因為從呢個嘅民族裏面就會有大衛嘅出現啦。
How can that happen?
嗱，點解呢件事情會發生咧？
And of course, it's at that point we kick in the book of Ruth,
嗱，咁其實咧好重要就係原來中間咧有呢個嘅路德記啦。
which is really not about Ruth.
嗱，其實咧路德記唔係關於路德嘅，
It's about David.
係關於大衛。
Have you read the ending?
大家有冇讀路德記嗰個結束嘅時候啊？
The genealogy?
嗰個嘅族譜咧，
Your favorite part of the book?
係咪你最中意睇嗰部分呢？
Reading that is like having devotions in a telephone book.
如果你用嗰個經文嚟做你嘅靈修經文咧，就好似攞本電話簿嚟做靈修咁樣。
But then we don't know what telephone books are anymore.
不過而家我哋都唔知電話簿係乜嘢嚟啦。
But that's why the book was written.
路德記嘅目的就係喺嗰度啦。
How did we get here?
我哋點樣嚟到呢個嘅境地咧？
The book of Ruth opens with, "In the days when judges judged."
路德記嘅開首經文係話，在士師鼎正嘅時候，
And it ends with, "David."
然後佢最後結束咧就大衛啦。
That's a miracle.
呢個係一個神蹟嚟嘅，
God is at work,
神喺度工作，
preserving his people.
保存佢嘅百姓。
And of course, we are here all proof
我哋今日亦都係一個嘅明證，
that God will build his church.
就係神要建立佢嘅教會。
And we have become heirs of God's saving action.
我哋都係神拯救大能嘅後嗣。
In one sentence,
最後一句説話，
what then is the theme of the book?
士師記嘅主題係乜嘢咧？
We could say it's, "I will build my church."
我哋可以話我要建立我嘅教會，
But let's make it a little bit more complicated than that.
但我哋咧整佢複雜一啲啦。
Here's what I think the theme of the book is.
嗱，呢個就我俾呢個書卷嘅主題啦。
It's about God's gracious response to the Canaanization of Israel.
就係神對以色列民佢哋變成好似迦南人嗰種嘅世俗化嘅情況嘅一個好有恩典嘅回應。
That's what the book describes.
呢個就係書卷嘅內容啦。
How this people that had been redeemed from slavery in Egypt
就係呢班從埃及嘅奴役裏面被拯救出嚟嘅子民，
and given the land,
得到呢個應許之地。
by the time you get to the end of the book, you would never know that we're not in the original Canaan.
但係到呢個書卷結束嘅時候咧，我哋會發覺好似我哋都翻去原來迦南人嗰種嘅光景嘅裏面。
We are looking at people who look just like Canaanites.
我哋見到以色列人就好似迦南人一樣，
The only difference is their names.
唯一分別只係個名稱啫。
But the way they live, it's exactly like the Canaanites.
但佢哋生活行為同迦南人毫無分別。
Out of this world, God calls David.
但係喺呢個咁嘅處境嘅裏面，神呢就呼召咗大衛啦。
And that becomes the key then to the long-range plan.
咁呢個咧就成為咗神嗰個長遠計劃嘅好重要嘅鑰匙。